I'm asking questions. You know, go lower?
Yeah.
Was he half Asian? How short is this guy?
No.
I didn't hear that, but I think it was funny.
You know, so what's your name, sir?
Ron Brewbaker.
You know, I've heard of the name.
Yeah.
You know, how long you been trucking, sir?
I bought my first truck in August of 1973 from my dad.
You know, and so let's start doing some math.
That's
How long
52. It'll be 52 years in August.
52 years of driving a truck?
In August, yeah.
In August.
Yep.
You know how many people last that long? You know?
I've lost a lot of good friends over the years.
Yes, sir.
I really have.
Yeah, I heard that. You know, how many trucks have you built up to now? You know, with your trucking business.
Oh, I don't know how many trucks we really have. I let the boys kind of run it.
Yes, sir.
I just got a couple of my own that I try and keep busy myself.
Right.
The older I get, the fewer things it takes to make me busy.
I heard that. So we'll get a background here. We won't say any names. How many trucks?
About 18.
About 12 right now, 14.
18.
About 18.
Okay.
A little bit of everything.
Little bit. It keeps me busy because it's got a 5 and a 4 2-stick in it.
Yeah.
And it keeps you busy remembering how to drive something like that. 78, I believe. But it's a neat old truck. The next one belongs to my oldest boy. And the one down on the end was a Canadian truck. I bought it out of Ontario.
In your 51, 52 plus years, you know, give me an old school memory that other truck drivers back then would really appreciate.
In the
80s, 90s,
late 70s, early 80s, everybody had a CB, and you knew everybody. There was people you didn't know their real name, you knew them by their handle.
And what was your handle?
Scout.
Scout?
Scout.
Do people still know that in Iowa?
Yep. There's people that know me as Scout, and then they do Ron Brewbaker.
Right, really?
Yep. And we'd go to Detroit a lot, and you'd meet up with the guys in Illinois, and you'd run on out there. That's how you stayed awake at night. You'd just sit there and tell jokes or goof off on the radio, you know. And we had a lot of fun. Plus, we were still making money, you know. If you can make money and have fun, life don't get much better than that, you know. That's what I tried to tell the boys. I said, just find something you like to do, and life will be easy. You might not be rich, but life will be good. If you're enjoying what you're doing, that's a lot of it. And you'll do good at it if you enjoy doing it, you know. I enjoyed hauling livestock, but mainly just trucking.
Yes, sir.
I
appreciate you showing me your collection.
Yeah,
you know, when people think about the Brewbaker last name, what do you think they think of that name?
Livestock hauler.
Don't hesitate to stop in this place. The friendly faces, just the showers were amazing. The parking, I don't know if y'all can see the parking. Look at these.
Yeah, man. We don't want you to get hit, man.
Dude, it's great. And people come up. I parked here yesterday. They came out, filled my truck up in this spot. You know, it couldn't get more Cadillac than it is.
Okay, about 18.
About 18. So, you know, we'll leave your boys out of it, but
okay.
They help manage the company. So you just like doing the driver part now, right?
Yep, pretty much. I run the flatbed step deck RGN.
Yes, sir.
Little division. It's just usually me and maybe another guy will help me.
You know, so after 52 years, what's the best quote that you got?
Be patient. Just be patient. It don't matter if you're dealing with the shipper, the receiver, or the traffic. Just be patient.
Let's walk around and
all right.
Wherever you want to go, sir, we can show them. And if you want to crack any jokes, we can crack them.
Oh.
There it is. So what room are we at now?
This is the main mechanical and maintenance room of the business. They've got 5 full bays. On the far end, there's a pit, which makes working underneath the truck really easy. When I first started, I didn't have a shed. And in the wintertime, if you had a good piece of cardboard, that was the best thing you could get. You could lay it down on the snow and slide around to grease your truck, you know.
Yes, sir.
But a cardboard was very valuable. You kept a good thick piece of cardboard.
You know, and how do you feel now that you have AC in here?
This is really awesome. I think sometimes they get spoiled, but I believe that the productivity of the employees pays for the air conditioning. You know, it just makes it comfortable, makes them want to come to work. If you come to work in here and you knew he was going to hot and sweat all day,
Yes, sir.
you don't have much energy, you know.
Yeah.
So-
No, this looks wonderful. I know we're working. We got a lot of cool things going on. So
But the bay is really pretty empty right now. They moved a couple out that they just got done,
yes, sir.
and it's pretty empty. They took the headache rack off of my truck.
Why? What'd you do?
Well, we took it to a show in Walcott, and they didn't want to show it with the headache rack on it. So I've got to leave in the morning to go load an RGN, so I've got to go steal some of my equipment out of it, so I have what I want with me. Got an upstairs room, but they moved most of the equipment and parts down here. They have automatic lights that come on, which I think is neat.
Look how far you came from cardboard.
Yeah, isn't it neat?
Yes, sir.
Concrete.
Yeah.
But they keep a lot of the basic things. They watch what they use, and then they try and inventory what they're using or selling, you know. Yeah. They have a few bumpers around.
Yeah.
And that is good because I just spin a bumper on my truck.
Oh yeah. What'd you hit?
I was in a truck stop in Nebraska, and I was missing a big part of the hole, but I just caught the edge of the hole, and it dropped just enough. It caught the corner of the bumper, pushed it right back into the tire.
Of course. Of course.
A relatively nice parking lot. We hauled all the dirt in for this building and for the lot here. We've got, there's too many livestock trucks sitting here, trailers sitting here at the moment. We like to keep them all out and busy, but they've got a few of them. But it makes it nice for maintenance. If somebody comes in and needs brake work or light work or anything, they can just drop the trailer, work on it when they're ready, and they take another trailer.
I hear it.
So
Let's look at this. Look at that.
I've
Look at that
got-
pretty truck over there. Is that what all the work trucks look like?
yeah, I'll tell you what, we've got a few nice ones, and we have some that's just showing their age too, but as with anything. We haul both, mainly hogs, mainly fat hogs.
Yeah.
We haul quite a few feeder pigs also every week. We have a washout up there for washing and disinfecting,
Yeah.
and that gives you a little bonus, you know, because then you come in and you can wash your trailer out, disinfect it, let it set and dry
Yeah.
like they should for the disinfectant to be productive.
Yeah, I love it.
And they've got another building right here.
All right, Dad. What we got in here?
This is mainly, we've transformed this over into the custom shop. It keeps it away from all the changing oil and grease and all that down in that area. This stays really pretty clean up in this area, and that way they don't get all dusty just sitting in here when they're doing a lot of custom work.
Yeah, look at this.
They've got
Let's walk around. Let's walk around.
They've got, there's a project going on up. We have a paint booth, and
Yep.
it's about 3 miles away.
Really?
Yeah, and actually, I've got a truck in there. They're putting stripes on it.
Right now?
I bought a used truck here a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, I got to put stripes on it. I got to do something a little special to it. So
You know, tell me this. Why do you always have to do a little bit more special to your trucks? You know, is that an old school thing or what's that about?
it's really feels good inside when you pull into a customer and he says, "Man, that's a good looking old truck," you know.
Yes, sir.
It just makes you feel good. And I've got my number 6 truck that I drive. It's a 93, and it gets a lot of comments on it. And I've pulled in with newer trucks, and they're just, they don't make the same appeal, you know. But if the customer sees that you take care of your equipment, he feels a little more confident that you're going to take care of his load and his equipment that you're moving, you know.
Look at that sleeper.
That's the main thing about when you're starting to do old trucks.
Yes, sir.
Is to find pieces that match the time period of what you're building. So,
Because what year is this one? What year is this truck?
it's early 60s, I believe. I think it's like a 63 or 4 right in there.
Just look at that diamond, right?
Yep.
When I see that diamond, I know.
Yep.
This is wonderful. This is good stuff. Really? So this is the first time you've seen it as well?
First time I've seen it all painted and put back together. They still have their custom pickup here.
Yeah.
It is such a pretty pickup. The metal flake in that paint is just amazing to me.
You guys took this to SEMA, didn't you?
And it's all smooth. There's so many layers of clear on top of that. It's smooth. And I drove it just a little.
Yeah, you liked it?
I'm a little bit too short-legged, vertically challenged.
Vertically challenged?
Yeah, for me to try and get in.
Looks good. We gotta worry about snakes out here?
No, not really.
Do you own some corn? It seems like it's cornfields over.
That's all my corn out there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you got all sorts of businesses.
We have 103 acres here, I believe.
103 acres?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We've got the lagoon for the washout out there. I had a little more, but
It's a full-time job just cutting the grass here.
yeah, we sold this off to One-of-a-Kind Customs.
Yep. These your cows?
And the oldest boy, he's got about 7 or 8 acres on that side of the property where he built a house and a truck shed. And rent the pasture to my neighbors. They got cows and calves in there. They're all up here waiting because he comes over late in the evening every day with some buckets of grain.
Yep.
And they like the grain.
It's farming out here, huh?
Yep. Bunch of old relics down through that row.
Well, you know
And
we gotta
some
talk
parts,
about them.
And some parts trucks. I've got an 85.
Let's walk through them. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not trying to get you to exercise or nothing.
I bought this old International from a friend of mine,
Yes, sir.
and he passed on now.
What was his name, sir?
Mike Harbison.
Well, shout out to Mike.
Mike was just a super nice fella, and his boy's taken right after him. He's Mike Jr. And but I bought that one from Mike. It's got main thing that I bought it for was it's got an old 318 Detroit and a 2-stick 4x4.
Let's go look at it.
And it's rough.
It's rough?
Just rough.
Come on.
The farmer had it and had a grain hoist and box on it, and he just used it for hauling grain into town. And
You ain't ever gonna get rid of these trucks.
we got just a little bit of everything around here. Yeah. This one I bought beside it. The guy had started to rebuild it, and then he got mad at it and he sold it, so I bought it. This next one's a 68, and I bought it and I run it for a while just because I wanted to. It's got an old 350 Cummins in it, and I had it overhauled. And we had it hooked to a livestock trailer sitting right out back here. We had a big windstorm come through, and it just blew the whole thing over.
Oh, did it? So the exhaust doesn't usually...
And everything. Well, that was fine. It kind of messed the fender up. It cracked the radiator. We've had it running since then.
Really?
But we had it parked in a hoop building that was sitting here.
Yes, sir.
Well, another windstorm come through and blew the hoop building down on top of the truck. And that's why both the stacks are like they are.
I thought that's how they come.
Yep. And this one I bought from another friend of mine.
So you like cab overs, huh?
Yeah, I've got several.
Yeah, I didn't know. I knew you liked Peterbilts.
Yep.
But I didn't know you like cab overs too.
Yeah, I've got this double. It's kind of it's a double bunk. It's a 78, I believe. But it's a neat old truck. The next one belongs to my oldest boy. And the one down on the end was a Canadian truck. I bought it out of Ontario. I drove out and got it and drove it home.
I feel like you have a problem with buying trucks.
I did for a while. I'm kind of getting over it right now.
I can't get over it. I can't get the front of this. This is great. And then there's another truck right here. I can't even see it.
Yeah.
What we got over here?
Oh, that's my old Kenworth.
You know you have too many trucks when you
I
forgot.
forgot the Kenworth was in there. That was a Burlington Railroad truck, and it was a yard truck for a while, and then they put a wrecker on it, and they would go out and use it to pick up wrecked railroad cars and things.
Really?
I bought it from a man in Orion, Illinois by the name of Dean Ader. It's just a super nice fella. He run a wrecker business, and he had that, and I went over and talked to Dean, and he'd sell it. And I had plans of restoring it, but I doubt that's going to happen. It's a 62, and it's got an old 262 Cummins in it, I believe, and maybe someday.
You'll get it.
I'm still driving, still trying to make a little money, but
Yeah. I feel like you're just... Are you working for money still these days? I don't think you are. You know, there's... You know, I know you joke around about it.
yeah.
But I think there's a love in it that you love.
I'm afraid to quit. It's like Toby Keith, you know, don't let the old man in. I'm afraid to quit. If I would stay home and just quit altogether, I don't think I'll last. So I want to keep doing something.
Yeah, I need you trucking for a while then.
Yep. I want to be 10 more years anyway.
10 more years?
Yeah, 10 more.
Yeah.
Then I'll think about it maybe.
Look at this is wonderful. I appreciate you showing me around.
Yeah.
Look at all this. I got to show.
Actually, I want to get this one inside the shed.
Yes, sir.
And the 68 we might do something with. It probably doesn't have 10,000 miles on an overhaul.
Really?
And it sounded so good.
Really?
Yep.
I got to get some of this over here. I get the front of these trucks.
Yeah, I forgot the old KW was setting up in here.
That's what happens when you got 100 trucks. How many trucks do you think you got?
I mean,
Working, not working, all of them added together.
I've got 2 that's working. I've got 2 more that I could work. No, there's about 5 more that I could work. That I have worked. Yeah. I've got a H model Pete inside here.
Oh, we're going to go look at that.
And I used to haul pigs with that one.
Is that right?
It's got a V8 cat in it.
So you're just going to give these all to your boys, and are you going to sell any of these? Are you going to give me one of them?
I don't know what we're going to do. I know.
I got a truck stop now. We could showcase it in the truck stop forever. Okay. Put your name in it.
Okay.
You know, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Wouldn't that be kind of neat?
Yeah. This is where I keep all my clustered up stuff.
So I collect baseball cards, but you're on a different level.
Yeah. This is the truck that I run mostly. and it'll be the one that goes to Oklahoma tomorrow.
What year is this?
It's a 93. I bought it brand new.
Really? Bought this brand new.
We had it over at Walcott, and I killed a bird on the way home. I got bird guts on it, and a couple feathers I got to clean out. This one, we're not sure if it's a 43 or a 45.
Let's ask the internet out there.
Originally a 43.
Yep.
But it got wrecked. It was a PIE truck out of California, and they did a glider kit on it, and when they redid it in 45, I don't know if they changed the title to a 45, but it originally was a 43 model.
Really?
It's the oldest one I have.
Now tell me a little bit about this, because is it a Peterbilt or?
It's Peterbilt.
Was this before it was named a Peterbilt?
No, it was a Peterbilt when it was Peterbilt.
Yes, sir.
And the government had the length laws designed so that you had to be short. So everything back then, you know, we was running cab overs.
That's what I heard.
We've got, it's a really unique old truck. The fenders fold up, the fenders go out, and this folds up.
Yes, sir.
I've got an old truck here that I still work. I haul my rock with it. It's a 65.
You do a little bit of everything.
Little bit. It keeps me busy because it's got a 5 and a 4 2-stick in it.
Yeah.
And it keeps you busy remembering how to drive something like that. The 51 here is a beautiful old truck. Wow. I think it is.
I don't think anyone in the comment section will think it doesn't look beautiful.
It's just a sweet old truck. But it's got a 2-stick 4x4 in it.
Wow.
I've got a 65 that I bought out of California sitting over there. The guy put flames on it, and that's the one I was going to put that little square bunk sleeper on, but
yeah.
I don't.
But not anymore. You sold that.
Yep, sold it, so it won't happen, will it? This is my 87. I bought it, drove it.
Here. Get it around. Don't want to scratch the truck, so let's get around here. Man, this is a really pretty truck.
This one is really nice. It's been restored inside.
Wow.
And it is a really nice old truck. I got, doors still sound solid, don't they?
Yes, sir.
I've got an 87 right here, and I dearly love that old truck. It's done a lot of work with it, believe it or not. I drove it for a while. My boys have drove it. I had a driver in it for a while, and we've just got a lot of old stuff in here.
A lot of yellow motors, I see.
Yep, I like the old Caterpillars. The two behind you are both V8 cats.
Tell me a little bit about Caterpillar motors. Why do people love them so much?
I think is because the longevity and how good they pull. They would just sit there and pull. And I've got my 93 that I drive. It's got a 4 1/4 B model cat, but it's not a standard 4 1/4. There's a friend of mine that he knows how to tune them. He overhauled it and rebuilt the pump. Most of the old 4 1/4s will build 21, 22 pounds manifold pressure. This one goes to 37 before it runs out of the gauge.
I heard that.
And it does a good job.
Yes, sir.
But you can't sit there and run it like that. You know, you can push it like that for a little bit, but then you want to get back out of it. Both of these cab overs have a V8 cat in them. This one's an earlier model. It's got a PC TA. It's got the pre-combustion chambers in it. It's hard starting. It starts hard.
Is it?
The one next to it is direct injection, and it starts a whole lot better.
How many times do you start these trucks up? You got to start them up once every 2 weeks.
They haven't been started for a while.
Yeah,
they really haven't. The one next to it is an 87. It's a little rougher than this 87, but it's a numbered. It's one of the numbered ones.
You got to keep that one. You got to keep that one.
I'll keep that one.
That one's worth a little bit of money.
Yeah. And then next to us, just an old 362 cab over.
Yes, sir.
And the only reason I bought that was because I had an 84, and it's got a cat in it also. And I put a lot of miles on that 84 that I had.
Yes, sir.
And it was a good running old truck. And I just wanted another 362.
Yeah.
And then I've got a 54 there, that old yellow one.
Yes, sir.
I bought that from a friend of mine, and it just had to be inside. It's a single axle. It was running, and it would run again if I ever retire and have time to work on them a little bit
10 more years.
Yeah, 10 more years, then I'll start working on my old trucks. Because I've got frame rails for the 362. It come out of southern Michigan, right over there around the Indiana-Michigan border. Mm-hmm. And it's double framed, and it's all rusted in between the two rails. And the guy says, now, before you buy it, you're going to have to reframe it because the rails are bad. I said, I know. He had it priced accordingly, you know, to where you could afford to put new rails. But I just like my old trucks, you know what?
Yeah.
Grandfather started hauling livestock in 1934, and he grew up just about 12 miles from here. And he hauled to Chicago, and when they started, it was with a straight truck. Mm. They hauled to Chicago with a straight truck. And then that was back, you know, early 30s. Then he started getting a single axle semi-trailer. I think they was 28 foot long. Mm. And they had little single axle international K7s, K8s. And that's what my dad started with when he got back from World War II, was a K8.
So you guys are going, the next one will be the 4th generation, huh?
Yep. Yep.
That's wonderful.
Daniel and Ben and Travis, they're all, Brett and Spencer, they're all the 4th generation.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. Time, funny how time just kind of slips away, you know?
You're one of the most humble men I've ever met, sir.
No. I just been really lucky. I've got good kids and good family to surround you, and we've had a lot of good people I've worked with over the years. That helps a lot, you know?
Yeah, but you know, when you talk to somebody like yourself, you know, you never imagine that you have all these great things, you know?
No. And I don't know how it just started. I just started seeing one here and buying it, and then I'd seen another one and I bought it. And this one I bought because a friend of mine, his truck broke down, and we was committed to a load of wiener pigs out of Oklahoma going to Ohio. Every week we did that run. Yeah. And his truck broke down, and I called everybody I knew trying to give the load away or get somebody to haul it, and they couldn't. So finally the boy that was driving for me, he got a hold of his father-in-law and had worked for me before. And I told him, I says, it was out in northwest Iowa. I says, you want to ride with me, I'll buy that truck. You hop in the truck, and then you got to go to Oklahoma with it and load them feeder pigs. That's what we did. That's how I ended up buying that truck.
I'll tell you. So you always do the right thing, sir.
Pardon?
You always do the right thing.
We try. I got the load covered. That was the main thing, you know. When you tell somebody you're going to be there, when you're hauling out of them nursery sites, they've got everything so scientific as to when the pigs have to come off the sows, when the sows are going to come back into cycle to be rebred. Mm-hmm. That flow, you can't mess it up, because if that load of pigs doesn't come out, there's already the next load that's got to come into that building, you know. And it was a major problem if you did not have that load covered, you know.
Yes, sir. So, no, this is wonderful.
It didn't hurt me none, because that's been an awful good old truck.
Yeah.
It really has. I've had that, I bet 20 years.
20 years?
And I've yet to overhaul it.
Yeah, I heard that. Yep. No, this is wonderful. No, I appreciate the time.
I appreciate your time.
Always. No, thank you.
I enjoy it so much. You're going to have to do a lot of editing.
No, you just have too much cool stuff. I got to go around and film some of it.
It was a typical light pattern on a 352H right there.
Yes, sir.
They had this raised up that much higher. Them other ones only come up to about there. And you could pick out the H models. They had to make that cab higher for that V8 cat to fit underneath there. So
nothing but knowledge, sir.
And this one here, Daniel at one time, he had a video. We bought it out of Arkansas.
Yeah.
And he was following me, and I romped on it once, and he lost sight of the truck.
Yeah.
It's got so much smoke.
I love it. I love it.
Someday
we'll get it back. Yeah, I'll get some B-roll of everything. This one right here?
Mike Harbison found it, and he wanted to buy that truck. It's 318 and a 2-stick 4x4. And he said the guy told him, he said it hasn't got 30,000 miles since he overhauled it. So I went down to get it, and I thought, well, I borrowed a step deck. I didn't have one at the time. And Mike had an old cab over Mack that he wanted. Mike said, I only want 2 things off of that truck. He said, I want the front wheel hubs, because they was for a Bud wheel, and most of them old Macs were spoke Dayton wheels. Mm-hmm. And he said, I want the windshields. He said, I don't care what you do to the rest of the truck. I want the front hubs and the windshields. And I went down and we loaded it.
Yes, sir.
And I thought we'd start this one and drive it on. And the old boy said, oh, no, it don't run. He said, it's only got 30,000 on it. Since I overhauled it, there was a tree that big around growing up between the frame rails. We had to get a chainsaw and cut the tree out of it before we could load it.
I love it. I love it. That's wonderful. None but great memories.
Yep.
None but great memories.
I guess I'm blessed. I got a lot of memories like that.
Yes, I love it. No, this is great. I'm gonna get some B-roll.
I dearly love the wheels on this whole truck.
Oh yeah?
They're tube style. They're polished aluminum tube style. And you don't see them very often.
You got some cool stuff.
I got some really neat old trucks.
I'm telling you what, you got one of the coolest collections I've seen.
Well, my wife would probably argue that point.
I love it.
It's okay.
No, thank you.
I appreciate everything you do, Alan.
No, I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing.
There's so many people that
I'm here for love, and I'm here to help, and I'm here to share information, and I'm thankful for it, that you welcome me in your home.
we appreciate that. We really do. There's just like Walcott over there. That's such a good place for truckers to get together and show the general public that we're not all dummies, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I heard behind the scenes you had a 4.0, sir.
At one time.
At one time. As humble as can be, with all these cool trucks. Look at this. What are you gonna make? What are you gonna put on this?
I bought this one just kind of at a hindsight deal one time. It's a 144-inch bunk.
Yes, sir.
And I'd really planned on putting a truck on it at one time.
Yeah.
But I started taking some of the lettering off of it. And
you're working on it.
I think if we prime that, I think it would paint yellow.
Yeah.
And I think I got the wheelbase to do it.
And I wonder what truck you're going to use.
I've got two brand new frame rails down there.
Yep.
That are going to go on this truck.
Really?
And
look at that.
I keep gathering pieces and parts. And
I know where you spend a lot of your time. Look at this book. What's this book about? Did we find a gem here?
Oh, those, that was my grandma and grandpa's and my uncle's farm. They had a tornado go through up there.
Oh, yeah. And
my uncle had them pictures, and he passed away about 3 years ago, February.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
And a lot of this stuff that's laying around here on the floor, he had in the back end of some of his old pickups, and we just kind of cleaned it all out to kind of try and clean the mess up.
Well, there's no mess here. All I see is gems.
Oh, there's a lot of mess, but
I think the people that are gonna watch this video, they're gonna smile a little bit.
Are they? Well, good.
You know.
That's good.
You know. This is wonderful. No? Well, no. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I thank you. I just, that's the original motor out of my yellow truck. And we're gonna repaint it, clean it up, and I'm gonna put it back in that truck.
Are you?
Yep.
I think you like going a little fast.
That one used to go fast. It really did.
Man, is yellow your favorite color?
You don't like to talk about that because there's always somebody that's got a faster truck or drove more miles.
Yes, sir.
I haven't got a fastest truck.
When you say you've been trucking 52 years, someone's gonna say they've been trucking 53.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay.
That's good for them. That means we're both still alive and doing good, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
But I bought an old 77 Wilson pot out there, and then I've got an old 68 floor trailer down there, the red one.
Yeah. It has your name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys had that in the family for a while?
Have we what?
Have you had that trailer in the family for a while?
No. My second cousin bought it, and he pulled it behind his Mac. I've got an old Mac cab over in another shed.
In another shed.
Yeah. It's a good running old truck. It's a 59.
Yeah.
I can go throw the batteries on it. It's got 2 battery shut-offs. I go throw the batteries and it's fire right up.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
What's
we should
that?
take a picture for the thumb.